welcome to this episode of One Drink, 3 Bars. Tonight I'm going to make a red, white, and berry vodka limeade in a Weird Al cup. I'm going to start out with 2 ounces of Smirnoff red, white, and berry vodka. This is a special vodka that they only sell during the summer, and it is cherry, citrus, and sweet blue raspberry. It's a really good vodka. To that, since you do 2 of spirit, 1 of sour, and 1 of sweet, I'm going to do 1 ounce of simple syrup. And if you're ever making drinks, you can't really go wrong with that ratio, so you can use that to kind of build off of and get creative with, but I'm keeping it basic today. And here's my 1 ounce of lime juice. Pebble ice is the best ice, so I'm going to put some of that into the Weird Al head, and I'm going to put some in my shaker to chill the drink. And I'm going to pour this ice and all into the Weird Al head. Huh, well, I already made a drink and forgot about it. I wish there was somebody here to drink this one.
Now who the fuck's in my studio?
Your studio? Wait, I thought this was a set of 1 drink, 3 bars.
Goddamn hobos always making YouTube videos from my fucking studio. What's
Have a drink.
That does make it better. Oh shit, and a weird, what the fuck? Okay. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Like it?
Mm-hmm. I do like vodka. So if I do drink, vodka's a good starter. So what's going on here?
Well, like I was telling the 1 drink, 3 bars audience, like even if you're not too like into liquor, this is like a nice low proof vodka. The flavored ones usually are.
I do feel patriotic drinking it.
Yes, it's very patriotic.
Even though it's vodka, I don't think that's very American, but... Well, since you're here, I think we're going to film a whole episode of Figure Bang with you.
Alright, so what are we going to talk about in this episode? What's it all about?
We'll find out.
They come out at night. They strike without warning.
Oh, no!
But now, it's your turn to get even.
Grab his arms! I got mine!
Electronic stretch screamers. They scream when you stretch them and come back for more. And when you squeeze their heads. Electronic stretch screamers scream when you stretch them. Each sold separately.
Alright, so Hey everybody, it's me, stand-up comedian Bryon Dills, and we're here for episode, I believe, 8 of Figure Bang. I'm here with my friend Bonnie.
Hi everyone, and I think episode 7 was Ray Ford. That's a tough act to follow.
Well, liquor helps. So, Bonnie, would you like to tell a little bit about yourself?
Sure, so I know Sean through the stand-up comedy class we took at UT. I can't believe he'll still talk to me after seeing my act, but here I am.
Well, I talk about rim jobs, so it's not like I could be too picky.
That's true. So, outside of stand-up comedy, another thing that Sean and I found out we have in common is that we both have YouTube channels. And as you saw, I have the One Drink 3 Bars channel, and I like stealing other people's sets sometimes.
And yeah, and she has 500 more subscribers to me, so I'm not gonna let that be a little too intimidating for me. So I do enjoy your videos. You have some really cool stuff on there. So I was like, oh man, I gotta get Bonnie on here because A, she's got more subscribers than me, and B, she's got some really cool drink ideas that I thought would, kind of transition well. Well, I think we'd have a good crossover episode.
Yeah, I agree, and I'll be doing some features on this channel on One Drink 3 Bars, so if you haven't seen that channel, hop over there, check it out, and subscribe. After this episode is over, of course.
Yes, watch all 3 hours of my fucking long-ass episode videos. And I make a cameo on one of her videos, so if you like me, go on over there and check that out. Well, how much do you know about Hot Wheels?
I mean, I like collecting Hot Wheels of cars I've owned and cars I like, but I wouldn't say I'm an expert on them. But I do know an expert.
Oh.
Yeah, he's actually the cameraman on my channel and my boyfriend.
It's convenient.
Not only is he into Hot Wheels, but he's also a car guy. He has a YouTube channel called Unreasonable Speed, so he likes playing with the small cars and the big life-size real cars.
Alright, well, it just so happens he also broke into my studio to make videos. Give it up for Bonnie's boyfriend.
Hi, I'm Jimmy of Unreasonable Speed. I collect real cars and I collect Hot Wheels because they're a lot cheaper than real cars.
I was going to say, like, one of those hobbies is a little more expensive than the other.
Yeah, collecting Hot Wheels kind of keeps me from collecting too many okay, it doesn't stop me from collecting too many real cars, but it at least cuts it down a little bit.
It feels like a really, if someone's addicted to, drugs, maybe, give them toy drugs, hey, it's a lot cheaper and a lot more
Exactly,
healthy.
it's my toy drugs.
Alright, man.
Yeah.
So tell us about your channel, though.
So, Unreasonable Speed is kind of a car channel, more geared towards, racing on racetracks and stuff like that. Mostly cover, a racetrack they're building here in East Tennessee. But I also do comparisons to video games where I'll take my car to a racetrack and then compare it to Forza or Gran Turismo.
Oh,
I haven't actually done Gran Turismo. Assetto Corsa is a popular one.
I got a question. Do you think the driving in GTA is bad? Because I'm not good at driving in GTA.
GTA? I mean, define bad. It's definitely unrealistic.
Because, my guy slides everywhere.
It's fun though, and that's the whole point of GTA. GTA is not supposed to be a sim, it's just fun.
But not as fun to me as Red Dead.
Red Dead? I haven't played Red Dead since the first one. Oh, okay,
You haven't played 2?
Second.
Okay.
I've not played 2.
Okay, well, we're not going to judge you too hard on that. Alright, well, so do you have Hot Wheels of your own to bring?
I do.
Alright, let's check those out. So, man, you got some cool Hot Wheels. Let's talk about it.
So, one thing, I always call them Hot Wheels, even though a lot of these cars aren't actually Hot Wheels.
So that one's a Matchbox.
I got a Matchbox. I don't even remember who made this one. This one is something else. You can probably look at the bottom of it.
I've got a question.
This is a Johnny Lightning.
Does Matchbox and Hot Wheels have a beef?
No. So, they used to. Matchbox actually predates Hot Wheels. Matchbox came out in the 50s, Hot Wheels came out in the 60s, late 60s.
Yeah.
So for the longest time, they were competitors, and then in 1997, Hot Wheels bought Matchbox. But they still continue on as two separate products, which is interesting. So I brought one of them just to kind of show you. It's like, why would they have two different products? Well, Hot Wheels are typically more like fantasy or just weird cars and builds, and they sometimes they do have, you know, like more traditional standard cars that you'll see driving around the street. But for the most part, you know, they're like supercars or Back to the Future cars, things like that. Matchbox, their thing is mundane, and I love it. I love the most mundane things that you would never think to make a model of. This one here is a Nissan van that's a Harbor Freight. No, not Harbor Freight. This is Harbor Ferry Transport. So basically a shuttle to a ferry, and they've made an entire car for it, and you know, with graphic and all. I just love that.
I could see why Hot Wheels was able to buy them out.
I know, right? Because how many kids are like, I want the Harbor Ferry Transport? One, me. Yeah. Me. I'm like, yeah, I want the really weird. So they do all sorts of just kind of mundane but weirdly interesting stuff. You know, whereas Hot Wheels is all about fantasy. There are several kinds of Hot Wheels. Yeah. And I'm talking about Hot Wheels the brand now. There are like traditional cars. Like these are cars that you'll find on the street. This is one of my favorites because this is an actual car that I own. 16.
You own this motherfucker?
Yeah. And it's same paint and everything. The wheels on the Hot Wheels are a little different. They're supposed to be black. I don't know why they made them silver. But it says Forza Motorsport, and if you watch my channel, I do a whole video where I compare my actual car on the racetrack with Forza Motorsport. So it's kind of ironic that this one says Forza. But yeah, they have some Gran Turismo cars and stuff too. But they don't do many street cars. They have their own like kind of fantasy cars that they make that are not real cars at all. They're just things that they made up,
now,
weird designs.
I got a question. There's recently been a new Hot Wheels game. Do you get it?
Never played it.
Never played the games?
No, I mostly play like racing sims or racing games, as some of my subscribers have.
I almost bought the game because they had DLC packs for Batman and Looney Tunes. I was like, that's right up my fucking alley. But I didn't get it. I was like, if I get it, I'll save my money. But it did look cool.
Yeah, I know they did it was not Forza Motorsport, but Forza Horizon. They did a big Hot Wheels like DLC for that people really liked because you basically have loops and stuff in the middle of Mexico.
That's whole thing. Shit.
Yeah.
It's the Sonic the Hedgehog, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Now, you have like 3 to 4 DeLoreans here. What's going on here?
Yeah, these are cool, and I can't remember which ones are Hot Wheels and which ones are Matchbox. But basically, you've got a standard DeLorean, how the car came from the factory. This one is from Back to the Future 1. So it's the time machine. It's got all the stuff on the back. But if you look at this one, it's Back to the Future 2, where it's got the Mr. Fusion in the back and the wheels that turn down, so that one was made to fly. And then the third one is from the third movie. So it's got the train track wheels on it, and you know, some of the stuff that they had to add from the 1800s. So it's cool. You've got like the full line of the movies plus an original car. And then these guys down here. These are my Mazdas. Most of the Hot Wheels I have, I'd say I have at least 50 Mazdas. Because that's always been my thing. That's what got me into Hot Wheels. I think this one might have been the first one I ever bought back in like 2015, I think. Just because I was like, oh, I have one of those. You know, and I was like, oh, cool, it's a little Hot Wheels car.
How many cars do you have?
6-ish, I think.
I don't know what he's doing on his channel, but that's what we need to do. Fuck.
How many of them run?
This one does not.
Oh.
I haven't actually had a 2nd gen RX-7 in a while. I do have a 3rd gen it runs. But yeah, so basically that kind of got me into Hot Wheels. I was like, oh cool, a car that I have. And then I found more of them in different colors. So I was like, alright, I'll buy a couple more of these. And then I started getting into cars that I just liked, and maybe not necessarily didn't own. And then one thing led to another. Now I have hundreds.
Well, you're in the right place.
Yeah.
We all have addictions for collectibles here. Yeah. Now, I don't. I'm not a big car guy, but I do like the game Rocket League. Have you played that?
No.
Actually, I bought the DeLorean for that game. I've never seen Back to the Future, the movies. I did buy the DeLorean DLC pack for that. It's pretty cool. You can play as it. There's a bunch of Batmobiles you can get. Oh god, it's a fun game. I actually think they got like a real sports league of it now.
Oh man, I should have brought my Batmobile.
Well, don't worry.
Not the actual car. I actually have a Hot Wheels Batmobile from like that.
If you had a real Batmobile, I would fight you. I would fight Bonnie for you. For you to be mine. Because anybody who's got Batmobile has my heart. But there might be some Batmobiles appearing here in a second. And it looks like Bonnie had a few of them.
Oh, you brought the banana car. I thought about bringing the banana car.
Now this is cool as hell. It's got like a fucking 4-seater.
Yeah, so remember what I was saying about Matchbox only covering like real cars?
Yeah.
This is a real car.
Oh, where's this at?
All over the country. So this is made by a guy, I forget what charity he does. It actually says something on the back, but he does like charity rides. He takes it all over the country and lets people ride around in it, you know, if they donate, I guess, to a charity, and he just makes money for charity that way.
The big banana car built by Steve Braithwaite and the Mutant Brothers.
Yeah, so fun story though. Out here in Knoxville, we were just driving. I don't even remember where we were. Probably going out to get lunch or something.
It was when I lived in Wendover, and it was at Ray's, picking some kids up.
Yeah, so we're just driving along Kingston Pike in Knoxville, and there's a banana car just sitting out there, and we just U-turned and went and had to like look at this thing, took a bunch of pictures.
Here's a question: do you have the Oscar Wienermobile?
I don't. Do you have one?
I don't have a Hot Wheels or Matchbox one, but I do have like several Wiener whistles. Because anytime the Wienermobile comes to Knoxville, I go get a Wiener whistle.
Okay, so I'm sorry, I didn't know that. I thought his actual whistle was shaped like a wiener.
They are.
Oh, well.
I mean, it's exactly what I said.
Yeah, I think the Wienermobiles are pretty sought after for Hot Wheels, and I've never actually been able to get one. I mean, you can go on eBay or something and buy these.
That's what I love about collecting is the hunt.
Yeah.
The hunt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's the whole thing with Hot Wheels is, like, you can just go into any grocery store, Walmart, whatever, and dig through what they've got and hopefully find something cool. Hot Wheels does a thing called treasure hunts, where they'll make a rare car that is, you know, it's like a version of this, but it'll have like some different paint on it and a little logo. And then they have something called super treasure hunts, which are really rare, and a lot of the die-hard Hot Wheels collectors will go and just tear through every store before they know somebody works at a store.
I work at Walmart. I've worked at Walmart for 10 years. And while I worked at the Superstore, we had Hot Wheel nerds in there all the time, fucking shit up. Not only was the Hot Wheel guys were one of the worst.
They're the worst.
But the other worst was baseball card collectors, because if we didn't have what they want, they're like, come in the back, hey, can I go open the box? It's like, no.
Oh, yeah.
Get the fuck out of the back room. Because that's where I worked. I was like, you can fuck around, told me. And so that got on my nerves. But, you know, I work at a smaller neighborhood market now, so we don't have to deal with that shit as much.
Yeah, Hot Wheels collectors are pretty vicious. Like, you'll find just pieces, like open container, you know, everything just ripped through. I'm not what I would call a true Hot Wheels collector. I just buy the cars that I want. I don't give two shits about
the rare
ones. Unless it's like a rare version of something that I own, then I might want it. But I don't think I have a single super treasure hunt. I think I maybe have one or two treasure hunts that I just got on accident. But you'll see those. The super treasure hunts are a little different because they're kind of like these premiums here, where they'll put like rubber wheels on them. They basically just take like an ordinary Hot Wheels and they'll put rubber wheels on it and maybe a different paint job. I think they usually have like a Spectre Flame, you know, which is a really kind of flashy paint job on them. But other than that, they're just the same as the mainlines. Mainlines are what they call these guys, you know, just your standard versus your premium, which these things are like $5 or $6 now. But these are usually only $1 or a little more.
I collect mostly. My thing was, before I started the show, was wrestling figures, but now I kind of stopped now when I collect figures. I mostly just get, well, it'd be cool for the show. That's kind of how I got now. And speaking of the, what was it, the porta potty truck, here it is.
There's another fantastic example of Matchbox. Let's just make a truck that hauls porta potties.
Do they have like a truck you would find in like a backwoods area that are on cinder blocks that doesn't run?
Probably.
That'd be cool.
This one actually is kind of that. I mean, it's a for sale. This is one of the first cars that I picked up. It was a car that I owned, and this one actually looks almost identical to how the car looked. I think I paid like $1,500 for it.
You paid what? For this?
No,
Oh,
not for the toy, the real car. But I mean, it looked similar to this, where it was, you know, beat to hell. It was missing a door handle, missing a mirror.
Kind of need those.
They were in the car.
Okay,
And
there you
pieces
go.
in the back. But yeah, I mean, it barely ran. We ended up driving it home from Kentucky. But I had that car for a long time. Then when I saw this one, I was like, I have to have this. And these are actually like pretty rare and collectible now, these for sale. They only made them for a short time, and I think people sell them on eBay for like $50 to $100.
I have one car, a Hyundai Elantra, like 2013. Is there a Hot Wheel of that?
Nope.
Nope. Is there a Matchbox of that?
Nope.
But I can see them making one. Because
Yeah.
I've seen like Honda Civic, not even like a
Like I-
Fusion, just like an everyday driver one.
I don't 100% know, but like I've looked at Hot Wheels so much that I'm usually pretty aware of what's
You
out
know
there.
what's out there, yeah.
Yeah, I've not seen. There's not a lot of Hyundais. There are some. I do have a couple. I have I think a Hyundai Genesis.
We got another one. We got two porta potty ones. But this one's Poop King, which I like a lot better.
Big fan of the Poop King. Yeah, like that. She found that one. Well, actually, the blue one. You found that one first before I found one, and I was so jealous of it. And then I finally did find one of my own.
I mean, sometimes we practically knock each other down when we
Yeah.
go into Walmart. I'm like looking for essentials, like trying to get our toilet paper and stuff, and he's like, I'm gonna go to the Hot Wheels.
She'll beeline over there, and she'll start digging through stuff, and she'll find like
Because we can
some.
go without toilet paper.
That's how she found the rare Tesla with the spaceman.
When I go to Walmart, if I'm not working, if I don't work there, if I'm going for shopping, I run to the toys or run to electronics, wherever I get to first. So let's talk about this bad boy, the color shifter.
Yeah, these are cool because these, like, they have a chemical paint on them. You get them warm, they change color. And there's two types of Hot Wheels collectors. There's, and it's like a philosophy thing, to open or not to open.
Well, that doesn't. That's not exclusive to Hot Wheels because I go to a lot.
Oh yeah, that's all toys.
Like-
Everybody is always the debate.
Because a lot of my wrestling figures I open, but there's a few like I'm like maybe I shouldn't open it, but I don't have any intention of selling any of my shit.
Yeah.
So I was like, it's mine, So
The cool thing about these old die-cast cars is they're so dirt cheap. You can just buy two of them. Like I have a couple of these that aren't in the box, and then a couple of them that are. So just buy multiples. And open
there you
some.
go.
But this little Species Lancer Evo. Oh no, we're
Uh-oh.
Look at that, opening a toy.
Someone was watching one of my videos and I opened a bunch of Scooby-Doo figures. They were cringe and like, no, what are you doing? I was like, the boxes were in bad shape anyway. So
this is like some kind of weird Adobe color.
Alright.
Put my finger on it and see what it does. Oh yeah. Looks like it's gonna turn yellow, yeah. Oh yeah, there we go. It's starting to turn. Maybe I'll just like hold it in my hands for a little bit.
let's say we get a pot of water and just go over it.
Yeah, I mean it needs to be warm. Oh yeah, there
That's
we go.
polka
It's
dot.
definitely turning mostly yellow. We can dunk it in some ice here in a minute and turn it back to normal color. But yeah, I always liked these. I had some of these as a kid. I always thought they were really cool. And there was one I actually found outside my apartment years ago. Just like this, it was a Lancer Evolution. Color changing. And I just found it sitting in the snow. It was one of those weird times we had a snowstorm in East Tennessee. and saw it sticking in the snow, so I picked it up and brought it inside and it changed colors. And I was like, oh.
Cool.
I didn't even realize it was a color changing one.
Alright.
There we go, an almost yellow
Well, that was some pretty cool stuff, but I want to show you some Hot Wheels of my own.
Show me your Hot Wheels.
Alright, so mine isn't as realistic as yours. I got like dumb nerdy shit for mine. Like first up, I was thought about getting the Mario Kart Hot Wheels, but I just got the one so far. I got the Red Yoshi Hot Wheel Mario Kart one. I don't know. I figured Red Yoshi would be hard to find. Turns out it wasn't. So I got this bad boy, and I don't know if I'll continue with Mario Kart. I don't know. There's just so many, and I don't want to get like 30 different Yoshis. It feels like it's going to be expensive.
Nah, you got a whole set. How much are those?
This is probably like $2-3.
Yeah.
It wasn't $1. Like that's another thing. They were a lot more expensive than the other ones, and we'll see. I might try to get some more of these in the future. We'll see. The next one I got is a Batmobile from the Batman '66 show. It says, like, I don't know, look on the back, it says 1 of 5. I don't know if there's 5 different variants of this car.
They usually do a set. There's probably like either 5 different Batmobiles or 5 different TV cars or something.
Yeah. I have seen other one of these, but like I seen a blue one. And I was like, I think mine is orange or red. So I was like, I don't want 5 of them colors, I just need one. It's also a lot smaller than I would like it to be.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's so fucking mini. But again, on the Batman subject, of course Batman's my dude. So I got this one here. Now this one, it has the logo from the 2022 Batman movie. And it has the Batmobile from the actual movie. It looks like they got. The other ones are more themed. Like they got a Penguin and Catwoman, Riddler. I don't know who the top. I guess the top 2 are Batmobiles. They're more like campy. Like it looks like Catwoman from the 1990s animated series. And then the other 2, I think you got the one. They're from the 2022 Batman movie. But I love Batman, so I had to get this. They had this at my job. It's like the one toys we sell, because I work in the neighborhood market, the one toys we actually sell are Hot Wheels. And like, whoopee cushions and Play-Doh, but that's it.
I'm gonna show up 30 minutes before opening. Just like, hey man, can I go through Hot Wheels?
Speak one last Batman thing. This one is my favorite out of the ones I'm going to show you today. It's Batman, but it's Wile E. Coyote as Batman, which I thought was super fucking cool. Because I love Batman, I love Looney Tunes. And I don't know why the fuck they made it, but I had to get it because I thought that was cool as shit.
What kind of car is that? Is it just a fantasy?
Let's see. What does it say? Oh, they got a goddamn. Oh, I think I got a mystery machine. I gotta find it. Fandango.
Okay, this is something they made up. A Hot Wheels original.
Alright, but this is definitely my favorite. I don't know. I'll let you. What would you rate my Hot Wheels so far?
You're on a totally different scale because you're fantasy and I'm a car guy. So
okay, so you like the more, with the exception of the DeLoreans.
I say with Hot Wheels, man, get whatever you like.
There we go. Speaking, I got one more. And what do you think of this bad boy?
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So we recently watched the Super Mario Brothers movie, and I love Nintendo. And Donkey Kong's my favorite, so I had to get one with Donkey Kong on it. Plus Bowser's in it, and Bowser's always badass. And so are monster trucks. So I had to get this motherfucker. This was cool as shit. All right, so Bonnie, you got some Hot Wheels of your own.
Oh, yeah, I have a few where I just either buy like unusual cars. I really like electric cars and like cars that I've had. So this set, this is the Autobahn Express 3, and really it was just like this Volkswagen GTI that I wanted because it looks a lot like one that I have and have driven. And this one, it's actually a little more yellow than mine, but I just like had to have it. The German police car is kind of cool too, but I probably wouldn't have bought it just for that. And then, now this pack on the other hand, these are like all Volkswagens, both modern ones and older ones. So it's got another GTI, kind of like a heavily modified one. Volkswagen thing is really cool. You don't see many in real life.
I like this one, this yellow one here.
Yeah, that's almost like, I mean, it's a Volkswagen bus, but it's almost crossing more into the like fantasy type ones because it's so modded. It's kind of crazy looking. It's kind of a little short guy. And this one is pretty cool too. And the new Beetle, that's a car I wish they still made in real life. Like that would be like awesome as an electric car. So these are all Teslas. So this is like a Tesla Model 3, and this is the car I have in real life, which is why I got the red one. And this is also, like you were saying, they're come in sets HW green speed. Those are like all electric cars. I think I have like a Mustang Mach-E and a couple others at home too. And then here's the Tesla truck that will probably never happen in real life, the Cybertruck. But that would be like a pretty crazy truck to have in real life. This is the only Hot Wheels I've seen. I feel like I just got really lucky that I was in like Walmart or Kroger or wherever I found this. It's like sometimes you just have to be in the right place at the right time to find these. Like Jimmy gets jealous of a lot of mine, especially this one. So you guys might remember back when Elon Musk launched his Tesla Roadster into space. So this is that Roadster. And I have another one at home that actually has the little guy in it that I should have brought, but the card shows the guy in it. It's pretty cool.
I got a question. What happened? Because this is the first I've heard of the guy in space.
So, how many years ago is that? Probably, I think it was before the pandemic. Elon Musk actually launched his own personal Tesla Roadster into space. It's still out there, drifting in space.
Well, hopefully it doesn't come back and kill us all.
But yeah.
It is pretty cool though.
Yeah, and like it has like the postcard that says greetings from space, and I feel like even though this was just like a $1 one, I thought I would never find it. Like people were talking online about like trying to find them, and I was in Walmart like right before Christmas, which I don't know, I guess I'm a glutton for punishment, but it was just sitting out like somewhere by itself, not even in the Hot Wheels, and I couldn't believe what I was seeing. So, and again, the right place at the right time to get that one.
Do you want to talk about why that one is so rare versus the one with the spaceman?
I don't remember why it's so rare.
So basically they made one, and you can use this audio I guess. They made that one first, in a pretty small production run, and then people complained, because when Elon Musk sent that car into space, he put a spacesuit, a little dummy in a spacesuit in the car, and sent that out into space, and people complained about that and said, well, there's no guy in the spacesuit.
Yeah.
Like, they're just cheaped out and threw like a normal Hot Wheels
I didn't
Tesla
know
Roadster.
people complained. I
They
don't
did.
even remember
So
that.
Hot Wheels responded and said, okay, fine, we'll make them with the spacesuit. So they reproduced that with a different card, and they put a little guy with a spacesuit in there, and they made tons of them. They did not make many without the spacesuit, so that is a very rare Hot Wheels, and they're pretty sought after.
Alright, did you get all that? Okay.
That was me nerding out on the Tesla Hot Wheels.
Amiibo of the week! Alright, so as usual, I'll let my guest pick out an Amiibo, and you guys kind of caught your eye on this guy.
Yeah, so for one thing, I didn't really like know what he was, and I just thought the plug on him was cool.
So his name's Chibi Robo. He was extremely hard. It wasn't hard to get, but like if you didn't know about it, there's no way you would have got it. He came exclusive to the DS game, so I had to buy the DS game to get him. And of course, I don't think I ever played the game, but I just wanted the Amiibo. But like, yeah, he's very never really hear about this guy. He might be like a trophy in Super Smash Brothers, but that's basically all you're going to hear of this guy. He's like, you know, I think there's 2 games in total, to my knowledge, of Chibi Robo. But he's like a little fun game. He's like the size of like, probably that right there. It's probably his actual size in, you know, canon. So I can't remember what the game's about, but I don't know, but it looks cool as hell. He's a little robot running around trying to do stuff. Might be like Little Big Planet. Remember that game?
A little bit.
Little sack
I've seen
boy.
the commercials at least.
Yeah, like, I think it's kind of like that. But it's really cool. I'm really glad you guys picked this out because this is a very amazing amiibo, a very beautiful amiibo, and I'm glad we get to talk about it. It's Tazia!
It's me! So today I made Reese's peanut butter brownies. And they have like little peanut butter chips in them. I don't know if you guys can see them or not. But to make this, you just need 1 box of the Reese's peanut butter brownie mix and 1 egg, 3 tablespoons of water, and 1/3 of a cup of vegetable oil. And then you mix all that together, put it in a baking dish, and then you put it on 325 degrees for 20 minutes. And voila, you got some brownies.
Alright, so thank you Tazia for making these brownies, and me and Bonnie are going to try them.
I love anything with peanut butter in it.
I love Reese's, so I knew this one was going to be great.
And they're like big chunks of peanut butter in them. Moist and delicious.
Out of everything we tried on the show, this one might be my favorite. I love brownies are like my favorite dessert. Plus Reese's Cups. Like we had some, I don't know. We had on one episode we had pancakes with Fruity Pebbles on them, with Fruity Pebbles cereal. That was delicious. But this is either number 1 or number 2. I think maybe number 2, but barely.
Well, it's the first thing I've tried on here, so it's my favorite, but it'll be hard to beat.
Well, we got a bunch more stuff to try out. We're trying them out right now. Alright, so you got some cool drinks to try, right?
Yeah, they're from Rocket Fizz in downtown Knoxville.
I got some cool stuff from there too, but mostly stuff you've seen on my podcast, Two Guys in the Dark. So show us what you got for today.
So this one I got just because it's funny. It's a Wink Martindale Orange Passion Fruit Guava Soda, And I also really like to make tiki cocktails, and a lot of them have like POG juice, which is passion fruit orange guava, so I thought it would be kind of like a carbonated version of that. And I have not tried this one before.
Is that a real guy?
Yes.
Okay.
He's like a really old guy. I don't know if he's still alive, but yeah, he was like a real entertainer. And then this one, the grass soda, I didn't know if this would be good or not, but I tried this and it's actually like really refreshing. It doesn't, it smells kind of like grass, but it doesn't taste like you think grass would taste.
It's actually pretty good.
Yeah,
I'll
and
drink that.
I'll be the judge of that.
yeah, and
Okay,
I made
spoiled.
a drink with this with cachaça, which is a Brazilian sugarcane rum, and it was really good with it. And then they also make a dirt soda, but that stuff is horrible and I'm never buying it again, so that's why I only bought another bottle of the grass one. And this Martian poop is another one I haven't tried, and it says Marion berry flavor, and I looked that up and it's a real berry, but I'd never heard of it before and I'd never tasted
It
it.
does grow here on Earth.
Did you Google Martian poop?
I mean, I guess if their diet consists mainly of Marion berries, then that would explain it, but I didn't Google it, I'm just
Okay.
guessing.
Something
Alright.
Pepper would buy.
Yes.
Yeah.
I am excited to try these bad boys out.
Cool. Which one should we try first?
I want to do Martian poop last because that's the one I'm most excited for.
Okay.
So let's go with random guy I don't know first.
Okay, I guess I'll just kind of like pour all three of us some. I hope these are twist off.
Watch me embarrass myself. Oh, okay.
We have
I
a
don't
running.
think they're twist off.
We have a running
But I
gag
got
on
it
the
spinning.
show where nobody can open shit on this show.
I mean, it's twisting, but it's not coming out.
Yeah, I should
Probably
have brought
need
a
a
bottle
bottle
opener.
I mean, I could try and pop it on the table maybe. If I
Use
break
my
the table
eye
in half,
socket.
I mean, that's gonna be good YouTube.
Yeah.
I mean, even if all this stuff
Okay.
breaks.
I also have no shoes on, so you know, I could probably should use like a real table.
He got it!
Alright.
That's scary.
Like I don't
Is
want to,
everybody okay?
I know one time we're filming this fucking table just folded in half and everything fell. Holy shit! I'm really excited about all these drinks now. Thank you. Sniff test. I don't like it. Makes me nervous.
Nice aroma.
It does smell like the
Robust.
Hawaiian POG juice. There's a brand that you could get at like the Asian supermarket that's called like Hawaiian Sun or something. That's what I'm smelling.
It smells pink.
It's really sweet.
Actually, I
Tastes
like it.
pink.
It does taste pretty good.
It kind of smells like paint. I would give this a 6 out of 10.
It's not bad. It's just unidentified,
Yes.
which I expect in Martian poop.
Yeah. I like the color of it too.
It's actually pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I've not had a soda that tasted like this, and I've had a lot of sodas.
Where would you guys rank your drink?
Okay, if I was
What's the
doing
scale?
Out of 10. I gave it mine a 6
I mean,
out
I'm
of 10.
thinking like a 0 is like horse piss, and a 10 is Sangria Blast.
a 10 for me is Mountain Dew Code Red, and a 0 is horse piss.
Y'all have a lot of horse piss, I guess, right?
It's just
Uh,
it's a standard bottom.
I mean,
Once you've had it, you know.
You never forget that,
Yeah,
the first horse
yeah,
piss.
I've not found a lower than 0, lower than horse piss.
I think I would give it a 6. And I think if I was putting this in a drink, I would put like extra like lemon or lime juice in it because it's a little sweeter than I like. I don't think I'd want to drink the whole bottle.
I'm gonna disagree respectfully, and I'm gonna go with a 6.9.
Oh,
All right, triple sixes. I don't know if anything you know, so I'm not very religious, so we'll just move on from there. All right, well, let's try. You said the grass one's next.
I think so.
Okay.
Spoiler alert, I've already had this one and I thought it was really good.
Alright. Alright, let's try the smell test. That makes me very nervous.
Grassy.
It really does smell like grass.
Too much, like.
Grass plus like a good fertilizer in here.
If this is the last episode, I end up in the hospital. We know why. Alright. A little watermelon?
You know, it kind of does.
Just the rind. Nothing else. Maybe the leaves.
I think I like the Winky McFace there a little bit better.
I know better.
I like it a little bit better. I'd give this one 5 out of 10.
So this one, I'm like kind of, when something's a little interesting and different, I'll give it points for that. And
I don't know, I've had a finger up my ass and it was interesting and different. But I wouldn't give it any points.
We're learning a lot today.
so I gave Wink Martindale a 6. I think I would give this like maybe a 7.5. And I was kind of biased toward it because I've used it in drinks before and I liked it, but I also like the color and the fact that it smells so much like grass without tasting like grass. I mean, it kind of has a plant taste to it, but I don't know, it doesn't taste like liquid grass to me, which is a good thing.
You know, I've never eaten grass, but maybe I'm gonna start. This is pretty good.
I have grass just a few feet out of the Monster Dome. We can like, if you're that
So
interested,
you see if the taste
Yeah.
compares. I mean, cats eat it all day. It's gotta be good, right?
maybe. They also eat shit.
And they also throw up as soon as they eat the grass.
Also true. These are things to weigh. Well, I actually had this same number in mind that Bonnie just gave. I'm at a 7.5 on this one.
Okay. So I think
It's good.
577. Alright, and finally,
Martian poop.
this is the one I'm most excited for. So obviously it's gonna be the worst.
That's a good sign, right?
God, don't do it! Don't do it!
That is not editing. That is real.
This don't have like a,
Smells like a painting, dude.
yeah, like the I can't get a scent on this. Can you guys?
It's almost
A little
like
bit,
a
yeah.
blueberry or something.
Yeah, like a berry.
Okay. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Actually, not bad.
This tastes like a flavor of Kool-Aid or something I remember as a kid.
Like Dimetap.
That's my favorite flavor.
Martian poop ain't bad. Definitely my favorite. I'm giving this one a strong 7.
I think I will give it the same score I gave the grass soda, 7.5, because it tastes like carbonated Dimetap. That's not a bad thing.
Okay.
Oh man, that puts me in a tough spot. I think I like the grass soda a little bit more, but barely. I'm gonna give this like a 7.2.
You like decimals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we not be going into decimals?
You can.
7.2156.
Alright, well, thank you, Bonnie, for giving us drinks. And we got a lot more coming up. Alright, so I got us. I know Bonnie's really good at making drinks, and at work, I've been eyeing these sour warhead drinks. They're like cola. I was like, you know what? This would be really cool for Bonnie to try out, and so I bought all the flavors. So I was like, what do you think of these?
I mean, I tried the cherry one earlier, and it was really good in that Lynchburg lemonade. So the watermelon one caught my eye. Watermelon goes good in margaritas, so I'm probably gonna make that, but I think we should try them first on their own.
Okay. Alright, so which one do you want to try first?
Well, let's try the blue raspberry.
I think this one's might be the best because I love blueberry.
Like pour a little bit for all three of us.
Yeah.
Just like we did the others. That's a really good color.
That's a lot of blue.
Alright. Oh, that smells heavenly. Yeah, it's sour.
It's good.
But I love it.
I like that part of it. The sour.
I used to eat warheads when I was in school, and yeah, definitely tastes like a blue warhead.
I'm gonna give this one. I would give it a 9, but I think I'm closer to an 8. Close to 9.
I'm thinking like 8 as well. I really like this one. And usually I don't drink like full sugar drinks because they just like taste really sweet. The sour really makes it good.
Do I like it more than grass soda? Maybe a little bit. I'll give it a 7.9.
Here you go.
Just like it be different.
So, do you want to try the watermelon with this?
Sure.
Alright, pretty good with all of them. But there's only 4, right?
Yeah.
We've already tried one.
Now, I might be a little biased because I do not like watermelon that much, but definitely this is very good.
I didn't smell this at all. Maybe my sense of smell was destroyed by all the stuff we tested.
Yeah. The raspberry had a way stronger smell.
Yeah. This one I can't smell anything on it. It's pretty good. It is good.
I can taste it. Yeah, watermelon's like in juice. It's almost like a non-flavor. Like watermelon juice.
Definitely more sour than like watermelon, Mountain Dew, and
Yeah.
I didn't know this one was as sour as the blueberry. What? I didn't think I was gonna like it. I don't really like watermelon, but I did like it. I'm gonna give that one 7 minutes.
I'm gonna give it a 7.6, just because I think I like it a little better than the grass soda.
not a 7.3.
Solid rating.
Well, that's 2 down. Let's try the next one.
How about the sour apple?
Ooh, I think that's gonna be good.
Is that enough?
That's good.
Oh man. Now this one has a strong scent.
Oh wow, yeah.
That's a Jolly Rancher.
Yes, it is good.
That's good.
So right now this is my second place, right behind the blueberry. I'm gonna give this one a low 8.
I don't remember what I gave the blue raspberry, but I feel like that this is just as good. I think I gave it a 7.5, so I'll say 7.5 or 7.6 because it was 0.1 better than grass soda.
I agree with Sean, like almost as good as the blue, better than watermelon for me. I don't know what number that I'm lost, like 7.48 maybe.
We'll just rank them. That way we don't remember them.
Yeah, well it's all on video, so we can come up with a nice little scale. I'm sure you can do all those graphics in post.
Well. Which one do we try next?
Next one is the sour lemon.
Oh, this one's gonna be sour as fuck.
Yeah.
strong smell.
No, it's kind of like the watermelon. You don't have a strong scent to
It's
it.
the power of pine salt.
This one's not special. It's
Yeah,
run of the mill.
It's like
Yeah.
Sprite with extra flavoring in it or something.
Yeah, not as a good Sprite.
a little bit of a letdown.
Yes.
Lemon. It's not that sour.
Six.
Off-brand Sprite.
Yeah. Hot brand.
Yeah.
And I love Sprite, so I should love this.
I don't think it tastes bad, so yeah, I
No,
would agree with 6.
Not bad.
Yes.
Yeah, 6. I'll just go eat with you guys.
All right, we're pretty like in sync here on how we feel on all these drinks so far.
Yeah.
There's one more.
Oh, there's another flavor?
Well, yeah. We'll
Oh,
do
the cherry.
We'll do the cherry again. All right, finally, we're going to do the black cherry flavor. We'll pretend this is the first time we've had this one. Thank you. It has a scent, not as strong, but I love cherry.
Cherry Starburst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Sonic cherry slushies, the dope.
Cherry pucker. The alcohol cherry pucker.
Yep.
I'm gonna give this one 7 out of 10.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with a 7.65.
I'm gonna go up to like an 8.5.
Oh.
I think this is my favorite.
This is top blue for you?
Even top's blue.
So cherry, blue,
Yeah.
then apple.
Cherry, blue, apple, watermelon, lemon. Way down here.
Mine's the exact same, except I would put
You like
blue first,
Yeah.
maybe green apple, and then cherry, then lemon, then what was the one we did?
Watermelon.
No, watermelon, then lemon.
The watermelon's better.
Yes.
Yeah, so it was kind of, these could be interchangeable as the first, but this is basically kind of how we rated them if we were thinking of all 3 of us.
Yes. But they were very cool.
Could almost say that those are like tied. Okay, so out of all of those, I think that the most interesting one to make a drink with is the watermelon soda. And I love watermelon margaritas, so I'm gonna make 3 watermelon margaritas and top them off with this. So margaritas are just tequila plus lime juice plus a sweetener. So I'm gonna put in 1.5 ounces of tequila. And then since I'm making 3, I'm gonna go ahead and triple that. Then I'm gonna do 3/4 ounce of simple syrup, just sugar water, and then of course tripling that. Three-quarters of an ounce of lime juice. And I like to do a rim job on my glasses, so I've already taken the slime that I kind of cut so you can like just put a line of lime juice around the edge, and then you can just like decorate your glass like that. And a lot of people like kind of the spicy, salty taste when they take a sip of their margarita.
I like a good salty rim job.
Take a quick note for those, if you want to subscribe to my OnlyFans, I can show you how to do a real rim job.
If you don't know what that is, don't Google it.
Oh, speaking of Google, there's a wrestling tag team called the Nasty Boys. And they did an intro for my podcast, so I was going like, I need to get image of them to show up. And so I googled the Nasty Boys, and it was just a bunch of twinks fucking. I was like, that's not who I wanted. So it turns out, be careful who you Google.
Safe search on.
Yeah.
Like, I've got limes with little like notches cut in them ahead of time. I always do that when I know I'm gonna be making these. Got a nice cooked bake. And I almost always, when I use the pebble ice, I just pour the ice and everything into the drink. Like, so with some drinks, I'll get like brand new ice to pour it over, but this is fine for these. And finally, I'll add the watermelon soda. It'll make them look like a little pinker too. Smells like the perfect amount.
Oh shit.
There's our watermelon margarita with a rim job.
Now I'm pretty picky when it comes to rim jobs, so I will see how I rate this.
Jeez.
Oh shit.
Pretty interesting.
And Tasia wanted one too, so if you don't like it, you could give it to her. And if you do like it, I'll make another one.
I will give mine to Tazy. I'm not a big drinker, but good news, this is the worst rim job I've had. If you see my stand-up, you heard all about it.
That actually works pretty well in that
good.
drink. You like it too?
Yeah. Spicy.
Yeah, I could see where, and I usually put like 2 ounces of tequila in each drink, and I decided since we've already had a few, I would just ease off a little bit.
So Tazy can handle her liquor a little better than I can. I want Tazy to try this.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
likes alcohol a little bit more than I do.
I could probably drink that every day.
Well, you can drink it. All right, I had so much fun. I didn't expect to have fun today. You guys just kind of broke in here. But how'd you guys feel about getting bigger, man?
I enjoyed it.
I always good
The
luck.
rim job was the best part.
Yes, usually is. All right, so one more time, tell everybody who you are again and your channels.
I'm Jimmy. My channel is Unreasonable Speed. And if you're into cars and racing, check it out.
And I'm Bonnie, and my channel is 1 Drink 3 Bars. If you're into making cocktails like this one, check it out.
All right, well, we had fun today on Figure Bang, but it's not over yet. Let's jump up and we're going to go head to Father's Day. All right, it is now June 18th, 2023, which means it's Father's Day. Happy Father's Day.
Thank you.
Here with my dad, Bryon. He's a regular on the show. And we've got a few extra little tidbits on this episode. Alright, so I'm going to start a new collection on the show. I'm going to start a collection of PS1 video games. This is the very first one. I got this one about a year ago. I really haven't moved forward in the collection. But I figured if I show it on the show, I'd be more inclined to start my PS1 game collection.
Have you played it?
No. But hey, this is
Just collect it. Okay.
it's Figure Bang, not Figure Shang. But this is Monsters Inc. Scream Team. This is my first entry into the collection of my PS1 games.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, it's just a little. I played a demo of it on a PS1 demo. Like, I talked about this on another episode. There was like these PS1 demos, which have a like.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
So this was one of them I played on there, and then I saw this at McKay's. I was like, all right, this is $10. Why not? So I picked it up, and this is going to be the start of my new PS1 collection.
10 years ago they'd have sold that for $1.
Yeah. While we're here, do you have like your top 3 PS1 games?
Toomba 2. There was a Laura Croft game I liked a lot.
Yeah, the one with I remember the one where she's running around our mansion training. That was fun. What was that ninja game that you had that was really fucking hard?
Was it Ninja Gaiden?
Maybe. It was hard as fuck.
It was hard. It was so hard. Yeah. Lord, I would have to pull my PS1 games out. I still have them all. I don't have a PS1.
Well, you got my PS3, which
I've got your PS3, yeah.
So.
Because I broke mine. But yeah, I played Toomba a while back. I love Toomba. It's so much fun. Your mother's way better at it than I am.
Well, I've beaten a few times.
Yeah.
It's been a few years, but so hopefully we'll see a lot more PS1 games coming soon. All right, so what was the first thing you got for Father's Day?
This right here. I got this from your mother. It's a picture of Cat Bane from The Mandalorian.
Now, wasn't this from Boba Fett?
Yeah,
it was Boba Fett. Yeah,
and of course he was also on the Clone Wars.
yeah.
But I think they even got the same voice actor, Corey Burton.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Now I think this is a pretty cool piece. You're gonna hang it up somewhere in the house.
Yep. The only reason I haven't hung it up yet is because I was going to showcase it here.
Yeah. All right, so I actually got you 2 gifts.
You did?
Got you 2 gifts. Now this one, I want you to know, this one was super hard to find. Me and Tazia was like, we had to do a lot of research to find it. It was, I don't know. But here you go. Here is gift number 1.
Wow. The hell? Wait a minute. Wendy's chili. Really?
But I know how much you like Wendy's chili.
Now, why in the world was that hard to find?
I don't know. It just was.
Guess where I found it?
Where?
Kroger's.
Oh, well, fuck. Okay, I didn't know Kroger's had it.
Yeah, I didn't buy any, but I saw it. It was $5 a can or something
Yeah, it
crazy.
was $5 a can.
That's ridiculous.
We did see that. But I don't know. I always remember you were like a really big fan of Wendy's chili.
Yeah, I do like Wendy's chili. And I got a card. Where I go, he goes. The legend continues. That's cute. Happy Father's Day. Stand-up comedian Bryon Dills and Tazia. Whoa! You're a role model, mentor, and hero. Thanks for being the best dad in the galaxy. Oh, that is fucking cute.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. I like that. I'm
Yeah.
putting that up on the table.
There you go. And then you got some Wendy's chili. Now, I remember we used to get Wendy's chili all the time. Then once I found out someone found a finger in it, I kind of stopped. But you continued the legacy, and
His little finger ain't gonna stop me from eating Wendy's chili. Well, speaking of which, and this has really nothing to do with it, but one time I found a bloody Band-Aid in, not Wendy's chili.
Oh,
because then,
Yeah.
but in Captain D's. Am I gonna get sued for this? It was true though. It was in a Captain D's meal. Opened it up and there it is. I'm like, oh, nice. Bonus.
Was you in the restaurant or?
No, we had gotten it to go. I didn't know it till I got home. And I was like, oh, son of a bitch.
It's a good thing I don't really eat.
I don't think I've ate there since.
Yeah.
I know it's not like complimentary with their meals, but just like it's hard. I've never been back to that Taco Bell
With the giant rats?
with the giant rats.
I won't go there either. And everybody's like, Sean, you gotta get over it. I'm like, no, I don't.
No, I don't. If I saw a cat or a rat bigger than both of our dogs, no, it was just. It reminded me of the rats in the Princess Bride. I'm like, they're just walking around like they own the place. Like, no. Because I thought it was a dog.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So, anyway, Wendy's chili.
Wendy's chili.
Alright, so, now this fucker, this is the cool thing here I got you. Now be careful opening it. Yeah. I think it's gonna be pretty cool.
Gotta be careful with paper cuts.
No, just I don't want you to like break it. What's inside?
Is it that?
It's not fragile, but
Like ripping this paper, is that gonna...
No.
Okay. Okay. Can't tell what it is. Batman. Oh.
we might have to. There we go. Oh shit!
Oh my god. Batman. The last night on Earth. How does it open?
I think there's tape. We gotta pull the tape.
Was there tape? Oh, I see.
Oh boy, I don't know whose eyes is worse.
3 days later.
Okay, after an hour, we finally got the tape off, and let's continue the opening.
Okay.
Oh, what was that?
Holy crap!
I wonder why that's not packaged in. But it does look cool.
Is that okay? So we got who's Omega?
I don't know who Omega is.
Scarecrow, Batman, Wonder Woman, and holy shit, that is a cool looking Bane. My God, that's probably the coolest looking Bane I have. Oh, and they each have a little card.
Yeah.
That's cool as shit.
Now I think this thing fell off a Scarecrow, his little mask there.
Oh yeah. Oh, you gotta see this. If I can get it turned around. Look how huge that Bane is.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and there's the little cards that come with them. Okay. That is cool as shit, guys.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Where the hell did you find that? I didn't even know this existed.
So here's what I got from online. This was a series, a DC series, and then you got to collect them all to get the Bane. But they came out with this where you can just get the whole collection. I figured this would be a lot easier.
Yeah. Okay, so each individual figure came with a Bane piece?
Yeah. You know how they build figures they used to do? I think this is what this was. And I was like, we'll just skip that and just do the whole thing, to get this cool fucking bang.
That is cool. I'm gonna have to look up who Omega is now.
Yeah, that Scarecrow's wicked too, ain't he?
Yeah. Holy shit. Can you read that? What that says?
Let's see. Omega from Batman. Yeah, the last night on there.
Oh,
They all say that.
oh.
Just Scarecrow, Wonder Woman, Omega, Batman, and Bane.
Omega kind of looks like Batman, don't he?
Yeah, I'm guessing he's like a evil Batman.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
It's gonna be pretty bad if, you know, Wonder Woman has to team up, you know, with Batman to take him down.
Yeah, I'll bet you this is some comic book run they did. I'll have to look all this up now.
Yeah. It's very cool looking though.
It is so cool looking. Did you get a good picture of it? I want to look at it again. It's kind of fat. But I mean, that's cool.
Butterbean's fat too, but
Yeah.
you know, he's a mean boy.
Too much venom.
Yeah. Scarecrow's like
That
fucking
is wild. It's got the
freaky.
needle fingers and those big ass weird, I guess like mechanical hands, aren't they?
Yeah.
That is freaky. And this Batman, or this Omega, he looks like Batman.
Look at Batman. He's got Joker's head with him.
What?
You see it?
Yeah.
We'll have to show that later.
And look, it says W.
Why is her sword so fucking bent? Not a big fan of that.
No, it's kind of cheap there, but she looks cool.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Now I'm definitely got to look this up. Because I know they did an alternate thing where Bruce Wayne died
Yeah.
and Thomas Wayne became Batman.
This probably is a whole different thing.
Yeah, especially the Joker head. I don't. Maybe he killed Joker and he keeps his damn head, or maybe it replaces over here and he's.
No, I don't think it would play. I think he's probably something to do with the story. Because look, in the card he's holding the head like a lantern or something.
Oh, okay. Did you see where they're saying now in one timeline or something? I don't know that Alfred was Joker the whole time.
That's dumb.
Right?
Yeah, it wouldn't make any sense.
No.
But look at the Joker head. That's cool. And the one thing I don't like is like her sword looks like it's all bent up. Like, you know, I'm guessing it's from the packaging, but it just I don't know.
I see how thin it is.
Yeah.
That's just this. They went cheap on the sword
Yeah.
because that is way too thin.
Now, if you got this much detail, you might as well put a good sword in.
Right? But everything else is detailed out the ass.
Yeah. Now this is again McFarlane Toys. They usually do really good on their figures.
They do.
I take it Bane's your favorite one out of this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I like them all. That Scarecrow is really pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I don't have many Scarecrows. I have the original from Batman the Animated Series with the red shirt.
Now you got half a Scarecrow.
And I got this one, and I got one more, I think. But,
Yeah.
and see, he's even got the Batman. That's got to be some kind of alternate Batman, because he's even got the cow
Yeah.
with the pointy ears.
At this point, like evil Batman's been done a lot because they had in the final Arkham game there was an Arkham Knight who looked like an evil Batman.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's been done quite a bit.
Yeah.
But I kind of do want to check this comic out now. I never even really heard of it, to be honest.
I know. That kind of looks like the way Bruce Wayne was dressed up at the end of Justice League.
Yeah. Do you think this is supposed to be? Of course, I've never read the comics. This comic, so I don't know. But it kind of looks like it could be from like a straitjacket from Arkham. the way it looks.
Oh, it does. I see it now.
I think it's just on the. I think it's supposed to be a W, but it also looks like a bat.
Plus this, it does look like a straitjacket.
Yeah.
And it's even got the strap underneath like a straitjacket. And look, this right here. See these straps?
Yeah.
I believe that is a straitjacket turned into a Batman suit.
It could be a W or a bat,
Yeah.
which is cool.
And very well maybe Joker.
No, it's Joker. It's pretty Joker. I don't know. I think that's Joker. Now, you might be overthinking the Joker thing. This could be a baton, maybe from somebody's ass thing when he looked.
What does he come with? Can you see that?
Could be a batarang. Let's look at his picture. Can't really tell though. It's so dark.
She comes with that sword. He comes with whatever that is.
Bane comes with these hands.
These hands. That's all he needs. That and his venom hookup.
Yeah.
Gonna get these hands.
Did you get the side here?
Well, that's so cool. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
I haven't seen nothing this good since that Arkham set you got. That
The one BJ got me, the Arkham Asylum set.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are definitely a lot more detailed.
A lot more detailed.
But also it's got like, it's 20 years, younger than the one I got.
Yeah.
So, give it that.
Yeah, the one you got, every one of those characters in that Arkham set.
Now, what I do like about the Arkham set better is they were coated in plastic. So none of their stuff was like, out.
Yeah, this is all exposed to the elements.
Yeah, that's why I did. And also I like the Arkham thing because it looks like a jail cell. Now this is still cooler than shit. Like detail wise, it's got it beat.
Yeah. That Arkham Asylum kit set. Did you know those are all versions of the original Batman the Animated Series figures?
Yeah, like all the other variants come with the extra.
Because I have every single one of them, but not in a set.
Yeah.
And they're different colors. Like the Clayface is a different variant, different colors, and all the characters just like a variant of the original ones that come out. But this is way more detailed.
Yeah.
And to me, cooler.
Well, it's also got your favorite character Bane in it. So
Yeah.
I'm sure that helps.
The other one didn't come with Bane, so.
Yeah. All right, so that was your Father's Day stuff and another wrap to another episode of Figure Bang. Well, hopefully you liked your stuff.
I loved it.
Yeah. And we got to hang out with my friends Bonnie and Jimmy, so good shout out to them and thank them for coming on the show. And we'll see you real soon on Figure Bang. Pew, pew.